Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Darth Slone, your official partnered content creator for Expansive Worlds. And we are on Golden Ridge Reserve today as we are going after the one and only legendary largemouth bass, Mr. Goldstein. All right, we are here at the trailhead called Johnson's Rest. And we have fast traveled in. It's just a short walk over here to try to catch Goldstein. I have not tried to catch him yet, and I plan on going after him in my live stream, which is coming up here in just a little bit. So we will continue the coverage of me actually catching him when I drop the live stream footage from that, assuming it happens. All right, guys, there are a couple of ways to approach this. You can come in here on a boat, come over here on the bank, cast around, look for him to jump. If he jumps, stop what you are doing, cut your line, cast it at him. So just keep looking, peripheral vision, everything. If he jumps out of the water, you want to cast at him. Let's look at Goldstein and some of his traits. Want to use a popper, frog, crankbait. I prefer a popper, number 2 popper, usually. You can catch a few other things on that. That's why I like to use the number 2 popper. You could end up catching some goads. I don't know about this location, but in the past I have caught some gold muskie and pike. I don't know if gold muskie, I don't even know if muskie or pike are in this location or not. But let's look. Aggressive, he's going to bite without nibbling, which we're not using live bait for him anyway. And we've got jumper, he likes jumping out of the water. Ambusher, bites only lures which have recently splashed in the water. So, here's what makes Goldstein different. You're going to want to cast, reel for 4 or 5 seconds, cut the line, aim somewhere else, cast again. Okay? That's how it works with him. He's not going to go after, he's going after the splash. He's not going to go after a lure that's been in the water that you've been reeling forever. After 4 or 5 seconds, he's going to lose interest. So you want to reel for 4 or 5 seconds. If he hasn't bit by then, go ahead and cut your line. Aim a little to the left or a little to the right. Just keep fanning back and forth. Eventually, he's going to bite. That might have been him that jumped right there. I'm not for sure. I wasn't looking. Hey, I'm going to be using the Stallo rod with 27 pound. I might even go up to a 33 pound. I might actually go up to a 33 pound line just to be safe, but I could use the 27 pound line. And then I'm going to use the popper if I have it on me. There's a number 4 popper. That's a bit small, but yeah, I'm going to grab the number 2 popper. And then when I go live, I'll put the footage in of us catching Mr. Goldstein. Good luck to you all out there. Again, right here he is on the map. This is where he's going to be. Not too hard to catch him. Let's see what happens in the live stream. Be right back. I would have caught him like long ago. I forgot to Twitch. Here I am on Twitch and I forgot to Twitch. Thanks for telling me, Mike. I was like, man, I normally don't have this much trouble. I wonder if the person that was in here that was having trouble couldn't get him to bite. Are you twitching? Because I forgot to Twitch. He would not bite until I twitched. Look at that. As soon as I go to 100%, it's like cherry red, ready to snap. It sat there and stared at it, wouldn't bite. He was like, no, you gotta shake it for me, baby. You ain't shaking it, I ain't biting. He's a bigger, how's he a better fight than the Dominator? Oh, 99 pound line. I should have done that. I should have put that 99-pound line on, put it on 100%, and just yanked his teeth in. What do you want the next Slone to be? I would really like it to be Florida or someplace like that has inland water. Plus, you could like rent a charter boat to take you out to sea to fish for marlin and stuff like that. Like I like the idea of like say for $10,000 or something game currency. You could either pay for it by yourself or get some buddies to go with you and pay like $2,500 each. And I'm just making a number up. It don't have to be that expensive. And you rent a charter that takes you out to sea and you can fish for the big marlin and stuff like that. Or you can fish inland, fish the brackish waters. I think that would bring more meaning to money again. Renting a charter boat and stuff like that. The Everglades area. It is interesting to me that 99-pound line is the biggest that we can buy, but the rod will hold 110. Just throwing that out there. You know what I'm saying? 27.32 pound. They're trying to block the screenshot. We are on location, or soon to be, on the way to Mrs. Kalle Paul to the Dominator. That's right, she is a female. And she is located in this area this week. So we are going to right up here, and we're going to see if we can get her. Now I suggest, because she is a 65-pound hike, I am going to suggest that you take a boat, try to pin her in to where she's not going to spool you. It is a fight. So, but you never know. The last time I came out through here, she was on the left side of the boat. Hopefully she'll be on the right side of the boat here, and that'll run her over to the bank, and maybe she won't have a chance to spool us, but we're going to have a big line. But for those of you all out there that don't have such a big line, you might want to try this technique. And if you can get lucky and get her to show or get her to bite between the boat and the bank, then maybe you won't get spooled. But we do have a big pole for this. And let's see what we've got here. We've got a spinner on us. Let's pull up and look before we change baits. Let's look. We have Kalle Paul, the Dominator, right here. Prefers swim bait, jerk bait, spinner bait. But we'll bite on shad, minnow, spoon, grub, popper, frog, crankbait, spinner. We could leave that spinner right on there. Actually, I think I caught her on a spinner last week on this 2-aught spinner. And there she is, actually. So this would be the time to cast right at her. But I'm going to save it for the live stream, but I just saw her right there. She just rose right through there. But I will leave right here. I'm going to use the 2-aught spinner. She'll bite that, no problem. You can also put up swim bait is her preferred, but I don't think it matters. I think last week she bit right on this spinner. I'll grab the swim bait. Right there she is again. I'll grab the swim bait just to make sure, but I'm going to just try this 2-aught spinner. I'm pretty sure my Hulk Hogan spinner worked just fine last week. I am using 55-pound braided line. You know what? I don't think so, Scooter. We're going to use the 99-pound. I'm going to get some revenge. I'll tell you a funny story. First time I caught Kalle Paul, the Dominator, I caught her on the 33-pound setup. It only took me 23 minutes to catch Big Larry on that one. But it took me over an hour to catch her. She is a fighter. So not one that that's easy to catch if you're low level. So I highly advise you to be prepared. Be set up. I'm grabbing this 99-pound line because I'm going to try to jerk her teeth out. I'm going to manhandle her. See how quick I can catch her. But I will drop the footage in from the live stream, and we will see you in a bit. Yeah, I think we've hooked into her. Better, we finally got that diamond salmon. Yeah, come get you a bite of my 99-pound line. Now I'm questioning whether I put the... I don't know if I've actually put the... I don't know if I've got the 55. It definitely can break the 55. I don't know if I put the 99-pound line on or not. Come on. Come on, you evil fish. Get in my boat. Who's your puppy now? Kalle Paul. 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Seven to 1, I think I'll take. There you go. Get some redemption. I knocked over an hour off my time. I used Stallo, a 33-pound lime, and it took me an hour and 4 minutes.